Optimized sourcing plans is talent org software for a specific operational decision. Optimizes talent sourcing plans based on insights from landscape analysis. This video explains what the tool does, why the workflow matters, and how the output becomes useful decision evidence. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. The problem is that talent org teams often manage this workflow with scattered inputs, inconsistent review rules, and manual interpretation. Optimized sourcing plans narrows that process into a repeatable model so teams can compare cases without rebuilding the logic each time. Optimized sourcing plans starts with a defined input contract. Typical inputs include total openings, time frame, total sourcing budget, agency cost per hire, and job board cost per hire. Keeping these fields explicit reduces ambiguity and makes every run easier to audit. The workflow then applies calculate the maximum potential hires possible from each sourcing channel based on total openings and channel-specific conversion rates, allowing for oversubscription to enable optimization. You quarantadue the optimal number of hires to source from each channel, agency, job board, referral that maximizes total hires while staying within budget and average time to fill constraints. Calculate the total number of hires achieved by summing the optimal allocations across all sourcing channels. Calculate the weighted average time to fill across all hires based on the optimal allocation and channel-specific time to fill metrics. And calculate the total sourcing cost by summing the cost of hires from each channel based on the optimal allocation and channel-specific costs. This keeps the process deterministic, reviewable, and aligned with how talent org teams actually make decisions. Optimized sourcing plans return structured outputs such as total hires achieved, blended cost per hire, budget utilization, optimal channel allocation, and sourcing cost buildup. These outputs are designed to support review, reporting, comparison, and follow-up actions. The value of optimized sourcing plans is not just automation, it is a controlled way to turn repeated talent org work into a documented business process with clear inputs, transparent logic, and reusable outputs.